Dubai sells a very specific fantasy. It projects an image of an architectural miracle, a futuristic utopia rising straight out of the desert sands to touch the sky. It's marketed globally as the ultimate playground for extreme wealth, where endless fleets of supercars sit outside luxury high-rises, broadcast to billions through a carefully curated influencer culture. But this data visualization of the city's demographics reveals a stark anomaly. Only 10% of the people living in Dubai are actual Emirati citizens. The remaining 90% are an imported foreign workforce. Scaling a metropolis this quickly in a hostile desert environment requires astronomical amounts of capital. Doing it without bankrupting the state requires something else entirely. The math of Dubai's rapid expansion relies on a massive, hidden human engine designed to run on a continuous, cheap supply of imported labor. That 90% workforce is primarily composed of migrant men, recruited from some of the poorest villages across South Asia and Africa. They leave home based on explicit promises of steady hospitality and construction jobs. Upon arrival, they enter the Kafala system. As this diagram shows, a worker's visa is completely bound to their sponsor. In practice, their passports are confiscated immediately. The employer controls their legal right to exist. Workers cannot quit or leave without written permission. They are locked into manual labor shifts lasting up to 14 hours a day, pouring concrete and hauling steel in lethal summer temperatures that frequently cross 50 degrees Celsius. After building billion-dollar real estate, they are bussed far outside the city limits to squalid, overcrowded labor camps. 8 to 10 men share a single, unair-conditioned room. The physical toll is severe. Hundreds of young, otherwise healthy men die on these construction sites every year. On official documents, the state routinely classifies these fatalities as natural causes or cardiac arrest, neatly closing the case without an autopsy. The glittering skyline celebrated on social media is literally built on a foundation of trapped, disposable human lives. When the sun sets, the city requires a different kind of hidden labor to entertain the elite. An extensive underground industry relies on young women trafficked from Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and Africa. Recruited under false pretenses of modeling or hotel management, many find themselves trapped in an invisible world of transactional sex work that fuels the city's lucrative nightlife. Dubai heavily penalizes minor public infractions, yet state authorities consistently look the other way when massive illicit industries serve the entertainment needs of billionaires. There is no minimum wage for the men pouring the concrete, and no legal protection for the women kept in the shadows. Yet endless capital is poured into terraforming the desert for the wealthy. You can literally go snow skiing inside a massive, heavily air-conditioned mall while the desert burns at 110 degrees right outside the walls. This extreme divide between the billionaires above and the captive labor below is a deliberate, necessary design choice to sustain hypercapitalism. You might wonder why millions of exploited people, outnumbering the local population 9 to 1, don't simply protest, unionize, or demand better conditions. The answer lies at the apex of the city's power structure. The ruling class maintains absolute totalitarian control to protect their economic engine from the inside out. This control is enforced physically through a pervasive, highly advanced surveillance network monitoring every street, hotel lobby, and labor camp. It is enforced legally through zero tolerance for dissent. Freedom of speech is non-existent. A single public complaint, strike, or labor protest results in immediate deportation or indefinite jail time. Dubai excels at public relations. It successfully masks a perfectly engineered machine of human exploitation behind a veil of limitless luxury. The brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. The next time you see this skyline, you'll know exactly who paid for the illusion.